Spinal cord injuries can cause permanent paralysis or death. The spinal cord runs through the neck down the back and connects the brain to the rest of the body's nervous system. A break in the spinal cord makes it difficult for the brain to control the nervous system below the break. Injuries to the head, neck, or spine may injure or threaten the spinal cord. Moving a patient with a head, neck, or spine injury may make the injuries worse. Therefore, never move a patient with a suspected spinal injury unless absolutely necessary because of imminent danger. With a responsive patient, conduct your primary assessment where you find him. You would only move the patient to avoid immediate further harm, such as if the patient were in the water or a burning car or building.
Take it easy, okay?
You would also move the patient, if necessary, to provide CPR. You should suspect spinal injury with situations that cause injury to the head, neck, or spine. These include auto accidents, being thrown from a moving object, falling, especially from a height higher than the victim, a penetration wound such as a gunshot, any severe blow to the head, neck, or back, an accident that includes hitting something head first, such as diving into shallow water, lightning strike, or any severe impact injury regardless of what part of the body was struck. 8 indications that a patient may have a spinal injury are change of consciousness, difficulty breathing, vision problems, inability to move some or all of the body, paralysis, headache, vomiting, loss of balance, tingling or numbness in the extremities. For an unresponsive patient, start by assessing the scene for danger. Put on appropriate barriers if available, and begin to conduct your primary assessment. Conduct your assessment with the patient in the position you find her. Unless the patient's safety is in question, she might need CPR, or you need to control serious bleeding of a wound you can't see. Deliver your responder statement and have someone call emergency medical services.
Call for help.
The patient must be on her back for continued care. If she's not already on her back, you'll have to turn her while minimizing risk to her spinal cord. You want to stabilize the head and neck so that as you turn the patient, they stay aligned and unmoved relative to the spinal column. If you have someone who can help, have him hold and stabilize the head as you roll the patient all at once, keeping the head, neck, and spine together as a unit. If you're alone, you'll stabilize the head yourself. The log roll technique helps you do this. Tuck the arm away from you under her hip, and while supporting her head, roll the patient toward you. Gently ease the patient onto her back and continue with the cycle of care by starting CPR if the patient isn't breathing normally. If the patient is breathing normally, check and treat for serious bleeding, shock, and spinal injury.